Good morning, class, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Popular Songs Based on Bible Scriptures. Today in History of Pop Music, Disco Music, and Scripture-Based Music, we are going to talk about a song by France Joli along with Tony Green entitled Come to Me. In this scripture version of this song, it contains biblical references. The lyrical content is very clean, pure, and family-friendly, and also the lyrics are very meaningful and inspiring. So it's mainly all about love, need, loneliness, and understanding. And as part of the song review, we're going to give it an A+, 10 out of 10, and 100%. Now, before we start playing this song, let me tell it to you what the lines are. The line, "In my arms I will keep you safe and warm," is based on both Numbers 11:12, where verse 12 says, "Did I conceive all these people? Did I give them birth? Why do you tell me to carry them in my arms as a nurse carries an infant to the land you promised on oath to their ancestors?" And Ezekiel 13:20, where verse 20 says, "Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says, I am against your magic charms with which you ensnare people like birds, and I will tear them from your arms. I will set free the people that you ensnare like birds." That I love you is based on both Bible scriptures of John 21:15, mainly all about Jesus reinstating Peter, where verse 15 says, when they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." And John 21:16, where verse 16 says, again, Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." And John 21:17, where verse 17 says, the third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." And "I love you" is based on Isaiah 43:4, where verse 4 says, "Since you are precious and honored in my sight, and because I love you, I will give people in exchange for you, nations in exchange for your life." And "I want you" is based on Titus 3:8, where verse 8 says, "This is a trustworthy saying." And I want you to stress these things so that those who have trusted in God may be careful to devote themselves to doing what is good. These things are excellent and profitable for everyone. But the one thing that I really need is based on Acts 24:21, where verse 21 says, "Unless it was this one thing I shouted as I stood in their presence. It is concerning the resurrection of the dead that I am on trial before you today." The line, "'Cause I will comfort you," is based on Bible scriptures of Isaiah 66:13, where verse 13 says, "As a mother comforts her child, so I will comfort you, and you will be comforted over Jerusalem." Jeremiah 31:13, where verse 13 says, "These young women will dance and be glad, young men and old as well. I will turn their mourning into gladness, and I will give them comfort and joy instead of sorrow." And Isaiah 51:19, where verse 19 says, "These double calamities have come upon you. Who can comfort you? Ruin and destruction, famine and sword. Who can console you?" The lyric, "Why can't you understand?" is based on John 8:43-45 from both English Standard Version, where verses 43, 44, and 45 say, "Why do you not understand what I say? It is because you cannot bear to hear my word. You are of your father the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. But because I tell the truth, you do not believe me." And also King James Version, where they say again, "Why don't you understand what I have said? Even because ye cannot hear my word. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the start, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, you don't believe me." And the line, "When your world is empty and cold," is based on Nahum 2:10, where verse 10 says, "She is pillaged, plundered, stripped. Hearts melt, knees give way, bodies tremble, every face grows pale." Just to wrap things up, since the class is dismissed, we're going to play this scripture version of this song right now, entitled "Come to Me," sung by France Joli along with Tony Green, with some help of her friends, the Sweethearts of Sigma, with group members Barbara Ingram, Yvette Benton, and Carla Benson singing in the background. Thanks for watching, and also thank you for subscribing my YouTube channel, Popular Songs Based on Bible Scriptures, and I hope to see all of you again sometime. Have a blessed day.
Nobody else around. Come to me. I'm still waiting, open arms for you. Come to me, 'cause I will comfort you when you've no one to turn to. I will be here just for you. To me, when your world is empty and cold, come to me.